I'm Danny Gurry, and you've tuned in to Good Morning Frederick. It's a podcast, well, about Frederick. Everything, the people, the businesses, the nonprofits, and the cool stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Good Morning Frederick.
Hi, I'm Min from Flower Power Frederick. You are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Yes, Min from Flower Power, another one of those amazing bread makers. Good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, June 25th, and I'm your host, Danny Gurry. Well, let's see what we got on the show today. We got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels joining us for Morning Roundup. They're from WFMD. We're also going to go over what's happening in Frederick, giving you a highlight of some of the events going on today and through the weekend, plus ones you're going to want to mark on your calendar. Then you're going to meet Brooke Nixon, Miss Maryland volunteer, and overall, just amazing woman. I tell you, she's so fascinating. And you've got your secret stash video clue. All the envelopes have been found to date. One required a hint this week, but everything has been found so far. So you got to watch the end of the show. We're going to give you the video hint of where today's envelope is hidden. Want to say good morning to Mama Cone, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. She will be at the home of Everything Frederick, along with me, throughout the day. Today, shop is open 11 to 4. You can scurry down there and get your 4th of July shirt or your 300th show shirt. And I tell you this, I think what I might do is a buy one, get one. Buy one, get one at the home of Everything Frederick now through the 4th of July. Buy one Good Morning Frederick t-shirt, get one free. How about that? I mean, can't beat it. Buy one, get one free at the home of Everything Frederick now through July 4th. Well, July 3rd, really, because we won't be open on the 4th. But yes, all right, Mama Cone, remind me. We'll make some signs and we'll do that today. I want to say good morning to our friend Michelle Payton as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, all purchases of Good Morning Frederick merch benefit our nonprofit of the month. This month is Mountainside Education and Enrichment. All right, let's go ahead and officially get the show started for you today on this Wednesday. Good Morning Frederick show sponsor Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick, open daily noon to 9 p.m. You can pick up a hot pretzel and iced coffee while you're there as well. And if you can't get to Rita's, they can come to you. You got Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or just download that free app, and then you can circumvent any lines on these hot days and just go right to that side window. Right now, there is no reason not to have Rita's, 538 West South Street in Frederick. Okay, we've got our morning roundup coming. Let's see what's happening locally. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
You're talking to me. You're talking to me. You talking to me? Are you talking to me? Yeah.
I'm talking to you, my friend. I'm talking to you.
I'm so sorry we weren't here yesterday. Did you miss us?
I did miss you yesterday. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, good. We had to do an interview with somebody that was booked up for eons. And 9 o'clock yesterday morning was the only time that he had. But it's good to be back. Good to hang out on a hot day. First off, not everybody who's listening and watching this is a friend of mine on Facebook. I don't know how you do this, but you have to watch the video of my granddaughter. Said she wants to show us her ballerina move. Now, I didn't even know she had ballerina moves, but I recorded a video and I put it online, and she's just the cutest little thing. She's just dancing around and enjoying it, and we played little music, I guess a ballerina song. And
all right, are you ready? We're gonna share it. Are you ready?
You can show it. Okay,
I can. Let's just see. We got this. Let me just do this.
You have all kinds.
Takes me a second. Just takes me a little second.
Look how cute she is. There she is.
All right, here we go.
Wait for the spins.
I love the facial expression. I love it.
There she was.
That looks like me on the dance floor late on a Friday night.
Oh, I was really bad on a. You just ask your brother about Blue Mountain Inn on a good night. So back in the day, as they say.
Back in the day, you had the moves, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I never had the moves. But you know what? You put enough Crown Royal in you. You think you do have the moves, right?
Yeah, in your head. I always think that. In my head, I sound good singing and I look great dancing. There you go.
Yeah. Have you seen the video? I don't know where it is, but I saw the video of like this little girl. Her mom's doing the dishes, and it's a made-up video. I get it, but it's still hilarious. She's listening to some song on her headphones, and you hear the music. You see her singing along with it, right? And then all of a sudden, they cut the song off, and you can hear her, and she's like screeching like an owl. It's hilarious. It really is. So
yeah, that's me. That's me. I love it.
I bet Chris isn't coming today, is he?
I don't know. I didn't get any notification, so I'm going to assume no.
It's his daughter Bella's birthday today, so he may have headed home to be with her. I don't know.
Oh wait,
he doesn't take many days off.
Wait! I think. Look at this. Oh, he's delaying his daughter's birthday to hang out with us for a little bit.
Wow! I thought he would have gone to see Bella.
No, I can see her all day. I mean, she's my kid, so But I can only see you guys, for a few minutes of the day. Danny, listen, I've gotten some complaints. Okay, I need you to do me a favor. All right, stop going outside and smiling so bright because it's been really hot and too sunny the last few days. Your smile's brought on 100-degree plus weather. So you're going to have to just kind of calm it down.
That's all me. That's all me. I'm telling you right now. Yeah, Mother Nature, and she's kind of angry. I looked at the forecast. Every single day this week is thunderstorms. So I don't know what we did, but.
Yeah. Well, what I say to all that is very simple.
Ew, seriously? That's so gross.
There you go. It is so hot.
I got to be careful because I don't want Ash to come and beat me up. Ash is a big dude and is a rugby guy. And so,
he doesn't worry about any of that stuff. He really doesn't.
I got to ask you a question. So we're going to continue something that from the Morning News Express that apparently I made a boo-boo, and I'm trying to figure out. Bob corrected me. I was reading this show prep thing, and it was talking about some of the 4 things you shouldn't have next to your bedroom. And I thought it was the dumbest thing, and I thought it was by some Asian guy who wrote this, but apparently it's a thing.
Yeah, but what was his name? What did you call him?
I don't
Feng
remember.
Feng Shi or Feng Shu or something like that.
Yeah, Feng Shu is.
And he already understands. She already understands.
I thought that was the guy's name, is Feng Shu, and they said he was a TikToker.
Feng Shui.
Yeah, apparently that's what it's called. I'm trying to figure out what the heck. I tried Googling it, but apparently I've been spelling it wrong, and things came up that shouldn't come up. when I tried Googling feng shui. So what the heck is it?
It is basically I guess it's Chinese way of putting things in your house that will bring all the world's positive energy to you.
Peace and positive energy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because it looked like a guy's name. It's the same mistake I made when I went to the MVA and I asked them who Glenn Burney was when they told me they were going to send my documents to Glenn Burney. It's honest. The way it was separated to make it look like a last name and a first name on there. So thank goodness that was at the end of the show.
I love it. Who's Glenn Burney? That's a pretty good one.
So I'm going to keep. I always have Chris's back. Okay, so
thank you.
Monday I was able to play in the Frederick Health golf tournament. They had I was invited to play by a very good friend of mine who's on the board of Frederick Health. And I was playing, and I was like, man, my foot hurts. I mean, it really hurts. And I have a little bit of a neuropathy, so I thought it was the neuropathy being in these little small golf shoes and whatnot. And we started on hole 13, and I guess we got to 18, and we made the turn, and I'm like, something ain't right here. We got ready to tee off, and I looked down at my foot, and there was like this. It was like my big toe was like this, and I'm like, oh my God, I've really hurt myself. I'm like, Chris, I got gout now or something, and I really felt, like it hurt. It hurt bad. And so I took my shoe off, and I looked, and I'm like, well, my toe's fine. My big toe is fine. It really isn't, but no. But I'm like, there's that lump is still in my shoe. Come to find out, I had a golf ball in the front of my shoe.
What? With a golf ball in it.
Yeah. Well, it was a very pliable pair of golf shoes, and it apparently rode up onto the top of my toe when I put it in there. And I now have a big, like a blistered, now it's popped type of thing on my shoe. But I played 7 holes with that in my foot.
Oh,
I played
my gosh.
I know.
That's unreal.
Stupid is as stupid does. But then the next thing I did was, so I tell everybody about it because I'm stupid, it's stupid. So, and I've got into the car to drive home, and my wife in big text letters goes, "You had a golf ball in your shoe?" Yes, I did, honey. Aren't you glad you married me?
And Bob was telling me that
imagine, like when I get the littlest pebble in there, it drives me crazy. I spend an hour trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I guess maybe I didn't look at my feet. I just said, they hurt. And I'm just like, well, okay, well, I just got to muddle through it and get a new pair of golf shoes someday. But that wasn't the case. So,
Bob told me that blister hurt so bad that when it popped, he yelled out, "Feng Shui, this hurts."
Yeah.
How bad it hurt.
Feng Shui. I yelled out Feng Shui.
And Bob doesn't normally say language like that unless it's really something bad. So there you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right. What did you do stupid this week, Danny?
Let's see. The list is long.
She invited us back on the show, on her show. That's what she did that was stupid. She said, "Bob and Chris, come back on the show."
Oh boy, nothing tops you guys. So I'm sure I'll do something stupid later, though. Don't you worry.
Well, you're welcome. But I'm just looked at your ad for Rita's, and I'm loving maybe a little custard with a little Italian ice in it.
Oh yes, yeah. There's nothing better. I'm telling you, that is the best treat.
But how are they going to get that out to Woodsboro by DoorDash or Grubhub and not have it just be a puddle of milk?
Well, I will tell you this. The owner of Rita's is Keela. She's amazing. They have this special deep freezer that flash freezes for delivery so that they put it in there and then it's extra, extra frozen. So by the time it gets to you, hopefully it's not too watery. But yeah. It's pretty cool.
So they figured it out.
They did.
Well, when you make that right turn to go to Bob's house, the driveway is like, 13 miles alone just to get to the house. So there you go.
I'd hate to see that delivery fee.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. The Rita's costs
Typically,
$6
Arenas is $5, and it's like $49.90. I'll say this, Ash and I were door dashing for a while. It was a good time. We were spending time together. We figured we might as well make a couple bucks, right? So we did it probably 8 or 10 times on a Sunday afternoon for a couple hours. And it was really fun. We really had a good time. I was shocked at the stuff people actually ordered on DoorDash. I'm thinking, first of all, many of the orders are within like less than a mile from somebody's house. And I'm thinking, oh my God, seriously, you could not just get up and head out and get it yourself. But literally one order was 2 sodas from a 7-Eleven delivered 7-Eleven on Jefferson Street to be delivered downtown. And I thought, it was like $12 for 2 20-ounce sodas. And I thought, who does that? Who does that?
I guess people who can't walk that far, maybe. I don't know, or don't have a car. If they're downtown, a lot of people don't have cars downtown.
Yeah, true. I would go without. I would not pay that much for a 20-ounce soda. That's just me, though.
Yeah, well, you got that corner store right there. That's not far away. The corner store where that movie was. By the way, speaking of movies, Danny had posted that they're looking for some movie folks to act in a Benstown movie. And I'm like, well, this is my chance to be discovered. And I'm looking, but everybody has to have hair. I'm looking long brown hair, black
I think
wavy
maybe
hair.
We ought to get you a toupee, some extensions. Yeah, see how that works.
Salt and pepper hair. I mean, I'm like, what about big bald dudes with no hair? Because I've always.
Speaking of movies, what's the last movie that you watched?
Boy, me and my big mouth, huh? So I did watch Warriors last week, okay? This was Bob kept this whole time, Bob kept saying, you got to see Warriors. You got to see Warriors, about gangs in New York. Have you seen the movie, Danny?
Yes, I have.
Okay. First of all, the whole premise of the freaking movie was for these 8 gangbangers to get from the Bronx and Van Cortlandt Park, which I know very well,
9 gangbangers.
Nine gangbangers to get from the Bronx and Van Cortlandt Park, which I know very well, all the way to Brooklyn on Coney Island. Meanwhile, they had to go through gangs that were all women. Okay, all women. I thought they were
the chicks are packed, man. The chicks are packed. The chicks are packed, man.
I thought they were called the Lezzies, but apparently they were called the Lizzies. I made that
They probably
mistake
couldn't say Lezzies. They probably couldn't say it.
That's what they look like to me. Anyway, so the Lizzies, okay, they had to get through the Lizzies. Then they had to get through a gang, Danny, who was on freaking roller skates. On roller skates, this gang. I mean, I'm looking, and then to top things off, Danny, they had to get through this gang who was literally a gang of mimes. Okay, there were mimes, Danny.
The Furies, man, the Furies. The Furies.
And then there was also a gang of baseball players with baseball makeup on. Who in their right mind? What gang in New York City? Yeah, what gang in New York City wears makeup to show they're tough?
So the reason why Chris was not happy with that, which has one of the best lines in the movie in it when they fought the Furies, the baseball team, because they were not dressed as Mets fans. They were dressed as Yankees players.
Right.
Yeah, so that was his whole problem with the movie.
I love your synopsis, though, of the movies.
Congratulations. I finally found a movie I hate worse than Shawshank Redemption. It took a while.
I can't believe you hated that movie, man. The lady, the iconic, hey boppers, she was in Carmen Sandiego, and then you had the guy, I'm gonna take that bat, I'm gonna shove it and turn you into a popsicle on a day hot like today. The
whole premise of the movie. I will say that one girl was pretty hot though.
The prostitute.
Yeah.
There you go.
We don't call them that. We call them the working girls of New York City, Bob Miller.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying this. The children are crying, Chris. The children are crying because we are in July and you have not watched 2 movies a week, which is going to greatly affect the amount of money we donate at the end of the year for Christmas Cash for Kids.
The second movie I saw, I thought was terrible too. I didn't like was Animal House. Not the least bit funny. Not at all. Did not like it.
Oh my!
I didn't like it.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious. The
like
movie
because
it wasn't funny. It's like, to me, that's not. It's like, it's boring. I guess because it was old, but to me, it did not make me laugh or did not make. Let me tell you what's funny. The Three Stooges. Now that is comedy gold. The Three Stooges is great.
I mean, one of the greatest comedians of all time, John Belushi, in that movie. I cannot believe you did not like that movie.
But guess what I am now.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, where do you think Food Fight came from? I mean, it was iconic. Niedermeyer.
Yeah.
You know, they put that movie into a Twisted Sister song.
Yep.
And it's not good enough for Chris Michaels, for goodness sakes.
I did not. It didn't. It didn't tickle my funny bone. What could I say?
It has Kevin Bacon in it. It has John Belushi, Tim Matheson. It has so many stars in it. It's like when they. Oh goodness!
But it wasn't fun. It wasn't funny to me. I just didn't see the humor in it.
I might be as flabbergasted about hating Animal House as much as hating Shawshank Redemption. Right? I have no words. Words.
You got to understand. I have a special mind. I have a special mind for movies, and those two. It's got to be something that tickles my funny bone, and it just didn't keep me. It didn't entertain me at all. Maybe I'm not a John Belushi fan. You know,
well, what are we supposed to do, you moron? Was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor? No, and it ain't over now. I mean, it was like used by Don and Mike as their closing on their radio show, their nationally syndicated radio show, the one that was done here for years. Not good enough for Chris Michaels.
I guess I'm more of the one. I'm the type of person. I like movies that titilize my brain. You know, that really make me.
The first part of that word is what you really wanted to see.
We've already ruled out intellectual movies because
that's what I like.
Movies
that make me think. You know.
Wait, I'm still trying to figure out. So the movie you like, Jackie Robinson.
Loved it.
Well, okay, we like that. What else? You liked Any Given Sunday?
Any Given Sunday was. Trying to think of that one.
You liked Any Given Sunday more than Animal House?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I wonder if it had anything to do with the cheerleaders. Any Given Sunday is with Keanu Reeves is a movie, but it ain't a great movie. Al Pacino, it's just not a great movie, dude. I'm sorry. All right, I give up. I'm going to go to my other job because this guy there, down there.
Me?
Yes, you.
It didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing for me. Look, I got to tell you, Danny, listen.
I'm trying to now figure out what movies. Like now, I'm baffled. I have no idea even what to throw your way. But coming up,
I did it for the kids. I love the kids of Frederick.
August. We got August 19th or August 20th. Wednesday, August 20th. We are seeing Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Which Chris won't like either.
He won't. But that's a great movie.
Yeah.
I might.
Great movie.
You never know. Look, I like movies that just that I can have a discussion with over a nice glass of wine and a pipe. Those type of movies. While I'm playing chess. Movies that just kind of, touch my brain a little bit. Those are the movies I prefer. Not Animal House with a bunch of ingenerates running around.
Have you seen? Maybe we should give him like My Left Foot or
give him
Goodwill Hunting.
Listen, at this
give
point,
him movies that are what are they, Oscar winners, because nobody went and saw them, but, the frou-frou crowd would love them. That's the type of movie that he's going to like. That's
with the
gout
that I have, Danny, I'll take anybody's left foot right about now. Believe me, let me tell you. I don't care whose it is. All right. I suppose I should get to the main reason why Danny has us on the show, because of the news, weather, and sports that we update here. Getting into news, there were no injuries from a shots fired incident in Frederick on Monday night. Police say at 10:57 p.m., officers were dispatched to the area of Walker Alley and Lord Nicken Street for a report of gunfire. They found evidence that shots had been fired, and that included several buildings being struck. Authorities are continuing to investigate this incident. And the Frederick County Department of Highway Operations says Yeagertown Road between Boyers Mill Road and Yeager Court will be closed for 3 weeks. That starts on Monday, July 7th, continuing through Friday, July 25th. Weather permitting, the closures will remain in effect during the nighttime hours, and a signed detour will be put in place. County officials say that this closure will allow crews to complete culvert replacements and make pavement repairs. The work will be done in phases between Boyers Mill Road and Yeager Court. And taking a look at weather, it is going to be another hot one today. It's going to get up to about 96, 97, with the heat index going to be about 104. Currently 89 out there, and it is mostly clear skies, and we could possibly see some scattered thunderstorms developing this afternoon. Storms may contain strong and gusty winds. For those actors out there with the hair who were picked to act in this movie, you might want to just be aware of that, because your hair might blow in the wind.
When's the movie? When's the movie? I want to be in it. I have hair. And it's cutting a little salt and pepper.
Love it.
Danny, how am I supposed to be discovered if they don't give me a chance because I'm bald? How am I supposed to be discovered?
We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out. We'll get you into Boomtown Part 2. We're going to get you in.
All right, cool. There you go. And I have to roll out of here because I have another radio show I got to record for the air. So I bid everybody a fond adieu.
Mm-hmm. Hey, try the Legend of Bagger Vance.
Oh yeah, there you go. Legend of Bagger Vance.
Another great movie.
You talking to me?
Yes, of course.
I thought because I told you I was leaving. Okay, yeah. Bagger Vance, got it. Was it about a bag boy in a supermarket or something? I don't know. I'll look it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Will Smith, and Matt Damon.
Okay, I'll look that up.
All
right. See you later.
Oh,
good.
My gosh.
Right? Now let's talk about him. Holy cow. Nah, I'm not saying they're Oscar-winning movies, but they're good, funny movies. Maybe,
I know.
That's why they make so many different types of movies, right?
That's why.
I love the movie The Warriors. I thought it was a great movie.
I know.
Oh well. Warriors. I think I actually have that somewhere on my little repertoire of things that they're supposed to. There we go. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Warriors, come out to play.
Yay! All right, I gotta stop. But I did the actor there in that part of the movie, I forget what his name is, was the one who came up with that, because they were like, we need something, and he was just like, I remember somebody clinking bottles together one time, and that's how he came up with it. Speaking of clinking, the Frederick Keys were clinking. They were clinking a lot. I mean, those balls were flying off the bats. They hit 3 home runs, 17 hits, and they defeated the Black Bears of Virginia. They mauled them 12-8 at Nimio Field at Harry Grove Stadium. So as they picked up the series opening win against first place West Virginia in that stadium. They'll play another one. Evan Carter slid safely at home in the top of the 10th inning, lifting the Texas Rangers to a 6-5 victory over the Baltimore Orioles last night. The Orioles did hit 3 back-to-back home runs, Gary Sanchez, Ramon Urias, and Ryan O'Hearn, but they still lost in the 10th inning. San Diego Padres beat the Nationals yesterday by a score of 4-3. And the Pelicans and the Wizards have made a trade. The Pelicans sending veteran guards C.J. McCollum and center Kelly Olynyk, I hope I said that right, and a future second-round pick to the Wizards for guard Jordan Poole and wing Sadiq Bey. and 40th overall pick on the NBA draft on Thursday's second round. So we'll see whether or not that's going to be a good move for the Wizards. Probably not.
Yeah. If history has anything to show us.
Right? Poor Wizards. Poor
boy.
Wizards.
All right, my friend. Well, have a great afternoon. Stay cool, and we will see you next time.
All right. Have a great one. Good morning, Frederick.
Oh, my gracious. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm going to take a quick break, though, gather my thoughts, figure out why Chris hates all good movies. That's what I'm going to do. All right. We're coming up next with what's happening in Frederick. And, of course, we're going to meet Brooke Nixon, Miss Maryland volunteer. And you got your secret stash video clue coming up right after this.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Who's always wanted to go to Alaska? Well, that's me, and I'm putting together a trip June 9th through June 20th of 2026. I would love for you to join me working together with Antietam World Travel Service to put together an amazing itinerary featuring both land and sea. We're going to see all the great stuff you see when you go to Alaska. I promise it's going to be a lot of fun. Go to bit.ly/Alaska2 for more information.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be once it is delivered to you. No matter how that happens, you can find them at intensebarbecue.com. When you get their food, you will certainly satisfy your meat tooth. Oh, I love that. All right. Souls of Joy. Our individual tickets are on sale for the event on August 8th from 6 to 9 p.m. at Arc at Market Street. Live music from the Learned Doctors, food, beer, wine, and seltzers included. We have heavy hors d'oeuvres. It's going to be a really, really great time. You can bring shoes you've collected, new shoes for kids, kindergarten to 12th grade, or maybe you can donate to me directly through Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and Zelle. That information is on screen right now. $5 or $10, and I will buy as many shoes as I can with all of the donations. If you pick up new shoes and you want to drop them off before the event, you can do that at the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street in downtown. Open 11 to 4 Wednesdays to Sundays. All right, today, 11 to 1, there is a Party in the Park truck stop at McCutcheon's. You can grab your free zone passes, which get you right up in front of the stage at WFRE's Party in the Park. There are live bands all day starting at 1 p.m. We are going to be presenting awards to the Sheriff's Deputy of the Year, Frederick City Police of the Year, and Firefighter of the Year throughout the day. There is going to be so much fun. We've got tons of vendors, including, of course, the Mechanical Bull, sponsored by yours truly, and Shannon Flannery, the goddess of real estate. But you got the free zone tickets is like reserved space. It's limited. You got that space right in front of the stage. You don't have to rush the stage. You don't have to get there super, super early to get your spot. You've got it kind of sectioned off for you. It's very cool. So you can stop by McCutcheon's today from 11 to 1 and pick up those free zone passes. Tomorrow is Thorpe Woods Community Day from 10 to 1. From 5 to 8, it is Alive at 5 at the Carroll Creek Amphitheater. 4-star combo is the band for the evening. That goes from 5 to 8. You must be 21 or up to get in. $6 cover, $6 beverages, and be a great day on Carroll Creek. On Friday at 6:30, it is PTSD Awareness Day. Join Pulling for Veterans for a vigil at Memorial Park on Bent Street on Friday. On Saturday, from 9 to 1, Health is Wealth lifting competition at Unrivaled Iron Gym. It benefits the Mental Health Association. There is a cost to participate in that. I believe that's on Eventbrite. You can check that out. It is 10 to 4, the Country Roads and Gardens Tour. You can get your tickets. That looks really, really amazing. I don't know what happened here. My thing got messed up for our pop-up vendor event, but you will drive through the countryside, including Smithsburg, Wolfsville, Braddock, Myersville, Middletown. Really, really cool way to see the countryside and the county of Frederick that we live in. We have a pop-up vendor event at the Home of Everything Frederick, where vendors set up right inside the store if it's bad weather, or right out in front if the weather is nice, and all locally sourced, made, or owned and run by local people, which I love to do, giving them the opportunity to set up downtown. So if you're going to be downtown at all, please come on up to 4th Street. Check out the Home of Everything Frederick. Maybe get yourself a t-shirt, a buy one, get one free Good Morning Frederick t-shirt. And you can check out our pop-up vendors as well. Let's see. On Sunday, it is the Summer Concert Series at Baker Park. Quick Shift is the band. Variety, dance, rock. And hopefully the weather holds out. I definitely want to check that one out this weekend. On July 1st, from noon to 1, you have your second opportunity. The Party in the Park truck stop is at Trick Trucks and Cars. There's a free zone pass giveaway there. Trick Trucks and Cars is located on Industry Lane. So if you work over that way, you can take your lunch break and skip over and try to get those free zone passes. And then, of course, July 4th is Party in the Park. Everything starts around 1 o'clock. And, of course, you can hang out through the fireworks there. Live music, mechanical bull ride, vendors, kids area. It's going to be so much fun. Want to see you out there. We're going to have Mama Cone out there. Ashley, my husband's going to be there. My daughter, I'm recruiting my niece to help work that event too. We're going to have lots of fun for you. You're going to be able to win t-shirts. You're going to be able to get free swag. We got tons of stuff to give away. So come on out and see us at Party in the Park. We're up near Color Lake, and come on out and say hey. July 6th, again, another summer concert series. That one with the U.S. Air Force Full Spectrum Pop and Rock. Another great show. Downtown for free at the Baker Park Bandshell. July 7th through 10th, and then again the 14th to the 17th. If you have a child aged 6 to 12 that wants to either brush up on some skills with baseball or softball, or learn baseball and softball, they are welcome to this baseball and softball clinic at Braddock Heights Park. All experience is welcome. You're going to want to, you can text the number. If you search for baseball and softball clinic, you will find the details. Let me just see here. Softball clinic. I just want to make sure if there is a, let's see. Just trying to figure out exactly. All right. I'm going to get you the details, but on the next slide here, you can screenshot this. You can text that 240-422. I think that's 0836 or 68. All right, I'm going to have to blow that up so it's much bigger so we can figure that out because I got to find out where you go. But I think if you type in Braddock Heights Park baseball and softball clinics, you will get the information. You can register, I think, on the day. So that's what I need to figure that out. Oh, wait, Braddock Heights. No. All right. Yeah, I got to figure that out for you because it's going to be very important for you to register for that. If you have kids, especially that want to play or learn, this is a great opportunity. All right. Let's see what else is coming up that's important. Oh, that Reptile Adventures on the Double, Maryland Double Deckers is doing that tour. Again, one is this Sunday, and then one is July 22nd. So you get to ride on the double-decker bus, and you get to stop and explore some reptiles at the home of everything Frederick through Wolf's Exotic Encounters. And on July 22nd, if you have ever wanted to do a guided tour and travel the world on a guided tour bus or whatever it is, you can learn more about it through Colette, one of the most trusted names in travel. They are hosting that at Antietam World Travel Service on Old Farm Road, July 22nd. So if you go to antietamtravel.com, on the homepage, scroll all the way down, you're going to see information about going to Alaska with Ash and Mama Cone and I next June. And you're going to see these little sessions that go on so you can just find out more. You can ask your questions about how they run if you've never been on one. I tell you, it is one of the best ways to travel because you see a lot. You don't have to put anything together. Everything is thought out for you, minus maybe a couple meals. So you can check that out at antietamtravel.com. And let me just see, is there anything? Brew with a View on Maryland Double Deckers. They have that coming up as well on July 26th. I recommend you go to marylanddoubledeckers.com and look at all the different things they have. I've already put onto the calendar, the Everything Frederick calendar, the Holiday Lights tours that were done last year were so fun. And they've already got those scheduled and ready. You're going to want to get your tickets early for those because they sold out, especially those earlier times, sold out so quickly last year. So, all right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with Brooke Nixon, Miss Maryland Volunteer, and your secret stash video clue. And don't forget, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, all you got to do is let me know, and I will take care of that for you. All right. We'll be back right after this.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com. All right. A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. Keep in mind, pretty much everything on the exterior of your home, they can help take care of it for you. Call Sandra at 301-703-2157 or send an email to info@ansconstruction.net. You get $750 off any roof or siding replacement, $50 off any roof repairs. Just screenshot this, and that way you can give her a call when you're ready for your next project. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Shannon and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. The Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain, massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, and a healing journey program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. I got the chance to chat with Brooke, and she is Miss Maryland Volunteer. She is just so smart and amazing, and I think this is a great program for young women. Let's meet her. Thank you, Volunteer, but I don't know if you do it like my next guest. I want to welcome Brooke Nixon to Good Morning, Frederick. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
All right, so we and was it Jada?
Jayla.
We met Jayla earlier this year. I didn't even know there was a Miss Volunteer program, and I love it. I think it's amazing. And you are local, Carroll County, Maryland, Frederick adjacent, we call it.
Close enough, right? Yep, Carroll County, born and raised, so love that area.
Nice. And so tell me what your attraction to the Miss Volunteer program, how did you get started?
Yeah, absolutely. So I had gotten involved in some similar organizations. Many people have heard of Distinguished Young Woman, Miss America. So, as I was starting out my college journey, I think something that many people can relate to is just how expensive higher education is. And so, I got involved in these organizations because I was really drawn to the fact that they focus so much on not only pursuing educational goals and providing scholarship assistance for that, but also encouraging the participants to, pursue service initiatives that they're passionate about, learn life skills like public speaking and how to network with others. So that kind of got me started about 6 years ago. Since I started, I got 2 bachelor's degrees, earned my master's. I now work for the federal government. I've been putting all that scholarship money to good use. So I'm certainly grateful for organizations like Miss Volunteer America for, just championing that for young women, and love that I get to represent Maryland now.
Holy cow. Well done. Congratulations. So what are your degrees in?
So I did my undergrad in computer information science and psychology, and then I got my master's in experimental psychology with a focus on human-computer interaction. So I did my best to kind of keep the two throughout my
Wow. Oh, I bet you're in the throes of everything right now, just where we are with technology and young people and all of that. So fat. Oh, I could talk to you for an hour about that. We're going to have you back. But so your journey has been helped by these programs that you've participated in. That's amazing.
No, absolutely. And, I think a lot of people sort of don't know what pageantry looks like. And they sort of, picture kind of the outdated, what you think of on TV and all the glitz and glam. And there's a fun kind of glam side to it. But really, there's a lot of work behind the scenes. It's a lot of discipline. Like I mentioned, huge emphasis on educational goals, service initiatives, networking with other women across the country. So, I think there's a lot more to it than people see. And it's certainly played a huge role in my life and kind of helping get me to where I am today.
Yeah. So working for the federal government, you got the big girl job, you got the degrees, which are phenomenal. What do you hope to continue to do to impact not only your, Carroll County maybe, but even beyond that? Like, do you have more aspirations to have an impact?
Yeah, so one thing that's really neat about this organization is that not only do we have a couple national partnerships we work with, one of them being the Salvation Army, which I know has a great presence throughout Maryland, but also each person who competes kind of has their own initiative that they work with throughout their year. So mine is called #Techtelligence. I started it back in 2019. So, very aptly goes along with not only what I studied and what I do for work now, but Techtelligence focuses on providing proactive foundational cyber skills for people of all walks of life. Like whether we like it or not, technology impacts our lives now, and it's only increasing in ways that it integrates with day-to-day life. So I work with all the way from 4 to 6-year-olds. I wrote my own children's book, all the way up to school-age children. I've gotten to partner with Carroll County Public School System, Girls on the Run, Girl Scouts of the USA. I've also worked with Brightview Senior Living Facility with a program I have called Cyber Safe Seniors. So, I love getting to kind of be as hands-on as I can in the community, especially throughout Carroll County and throughout Maryland, to just get to, have an impact not only for what the organization is, but particularly for cyber safety, which is something that I'm really passionate about.
Oh my gosh, yes, definitely. And after this interview, we're going to chat for a second because I'd love to keep having you back because I think this is so vital for families because you have, the extreme degrees, the families who are trying to keep their kids off technology 100%, which is virtually impossible.
Right.
And then you have those who aren't monitoring anything at all. And I always say everything in moderation, finding a happy medium, but being very aware as a parent of, what's out there is so important too. And that's incredible work. Like I can imagine how inundated you probably are with the new things that are coming out every single day. And it's really phenomenal. So I have a couple of questions. Number one, for a young woman so you started this journey about how old were you?
I was about 18 when I started.
Okay. So, and I know that there are junior, the Miss Volunteer America, correct? So there's the teen version. You can start at 12, 13 or whatever. How does one, if one is watching you or listening to you right now, how do they get involved? What should be the first step?
Yeah, so we are currently recruiting for more candidates to be local title holders for a state program. Our state competition is happening the first weekend of August 1st and 2nd, so there's still plenty of time. If you're interested in learning more about the program or potentially signing up, you can go to our website. You can also find our organization on Instagram, Facebook. Feel free to send direct messages to us, myself, or our amazing directors, Heidi and Hannah. I would be happy to get back to you. And, I just really want to emphasize, like, this is a program for everyone. And like I said earlier, I think a lot of people sort of have these preconceived notions of, what pageants are. I don't think they belong, but I think everyone has something to gain from this program. And as you mentioned, we have a teen organization as well as the Miss. So anyone who's listening, don't be afraid to give it a shot. Reach out. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah. And, it's interesting because I just interviewed and I've had a relationship with Distinguished Young Women, which started out as the Junior Miss pageant program and has shifted more towards, again, like you say, I think the pageants that are smart have gotten out of the glitz and the glam of the 80s or maybe even the 90s and have moved more toward educating young women in ways that no matter how they finish in the actual pageant, they've gained skills for life in the networking and public speaking and finding a passion or a cause to get behind. I think that's phenomenal. I really do.
Absolutely. I'm a proud DYW alum myself. It's actually DYW of Carroll County in 2018. So I completely agree. It's an incredible program. And like you said, it really has evolved as it needs to now to stay relevant. And relevance today looks like, making sure that we're championing what's important. And that's that's our success and our goals. So completely.
And that on top of the scholarship opportunities, which, obviously defraying the cost of your higher education gives a lot of people the option where it may not have been possible before, which I love. All right. And now from your day job tips, what are the top, if you were to give advice to parents of, I'm going to say kids, elementary aged and under, so 5th grade, maybe 11 and under, what would be your number one thing to tell a parent about their child with technology at that age?
Yeah, it's certainly tough because as you said earlier, I think parents are either of the mindset of let's completely ignore it or let's completely inundate, and that middle ground is tough. But I think no matter where you fall on that spectrum, it's important to recognize that kids will have access to devices, whether or not you're overseeing it. Their friends' houses, at school, these devices are present, and so I think it kind of falls on the parent to have that proactive relationship with their child. Just like you want to teach your kids from an early age, they can come to you if something happens, if they have concerns, if they have questions about anything. That should fall for technology as well. We're seeing a lot of increased scams in things like kids gaming websites or even through school-based devices where bad actors are reaching out to them online. And if a child doesn't know what to do, they're more likely to keep it a secret. So just starting these conversations early with them. If someone reaches out to you online, if you get a weird message, if something doesn't feel quite right, just making sure that they know they can go to you. And then there are plenty of educational resources. I actually have a website that has a hub of free resources for parents and kids of all ages. I can send you the link. It's called techtelligence.wixsite.com/index. So that's a good place to start out. But yeah, I think just encouraging that early communication is so critical.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Well, we are so grateful you are really part of our community, making an impact not only in Carroll County where you live and we're brought up, but obviously the world around you with technology. We know you're going to keep doing some amazing things because what groundwork you've had, I love it so much. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day today, Brooke, and look forward to speaking to you again soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for having me. And yeah, excited to represent Maryland so soon.
Oh, isn't she just phenomenal? I'm telling you, I love the fact that there are people out there just doing amazing things, learning. She's just incredible. All right. Are you ready for your secret stash clue for today? Well, I'd love to give it to you. Let's see. We got it coming up right here. All right. You may need a clue for this, but you should be able to figure that out. I don't know. Do you know where that is? If you know where that is, maybe text somebody to go and grab it. If I don't hear anything from anyone before this afternoon, I'll give you a hint of where that is, but I think it's a pretty big giveaway. I don't know. I think that is a pretty noticeable place in Frederick County could be. All right. Good luck finding that. And I hope to get a text very soon. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to Good Morning Frederick. I tell you, I appreciate you guys so much. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and tell a friend about Good Morning Frederick. Ultimately, that helps every single nonprofit and local business that we talk to. All right. Have an amazing midweek. It's hump day. Have a great one. Let's get out there. Let's be great.